Do you think these two equations right here are exactly the same? Let's take a look. We have y equals x plus 1 times x minus 1 over x minus 1. Well, you say, well, that's simple. We'll just cancel out this x minus 1 here and this x minus 1 here, and all of a sudden we'll have y equals x plus 1. And hey, yada yada, and wow, this is great, and we can just all have some fun here. Just one little problem. Let's go down here. Let's say we replace all these x's here with the number 1. Well, 1 plus 1 is 2, of course, and you can take 2 times 0 because 1 minus 1 is 0, so 2 times 0 will give you some kind of a value. Problem is that 1 minus 1 here is also 0, and you can't divide a number by nothing. Okay? That's like trying to saw a table without a table saw. It doesn't work. Now, obviously, if you replaced the 1 up here with the x up here with a 1, you get 1 plus 1, which of course would give you 2. But, like I said, if you have a problem here, we have 2 times 0, which of course can give you 0, but then you try to divide it by something that wasn't even there. Remember, 0 in mathematics is known as the absence of value. That means there's literally nothing there. Well, 0 divided by nothing at all won't give you any result. So, this equation is definitely not the same as this equation. Here you got a result of 2. Here you didn't get anything at all. Okay? You can see that again. Y equals 0 divided by 0, which of course is absurd. And then you have y equals 2. So, the correct answer to this equation, right up here, is actually this right here. This is something we talked about in a previous video. It's called the limit. So, when the number y approaches the number 1, then this equation will have no answer. Okay? And you, of course, can express this equation this way. X squared minus 1 divided by x minus 1. The limit of that is 1. Whenever y is equal to 1, this equation will have no answer. Now, this equation up here had an answer. If you had y equaling 1, of course, or actually if you had x equaling 1, 1 plus 1, of course, would be 2. So this equation here actually had an answer. When x was 1, y was 2. But if x is 1 here, it's not going to have an answer. So that's why you have the limit. The limit is that when x approaches 1, y will have no value whatsoever. And that's a limit. Alright, if you have any questions, leave them right down here in the comments below. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.